What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Backburner.
Swaggertron's in the building.
Josh just hanging out.
Probably the one thing he's gonna say, but you know.
See what I have to deal with? The one fucking mooch who just comes in the intro and just does nothing.
No, give it to him. He goes in the outro sometimes.
Yeah. You guys have me, give me time to say peace.
Alright, so what we're gonna be doing is post commentaries with Traptrix gadgets. Kind of the deck profile and the showcase will be in the description if you want to catch that.
Yeah, look, have fun, watch that, then come back here and do all that cute stuff.
So pretty much, if you don't know what this is, we pretty much go over duels that didn't make it, just because we might want to put our 2 cents into the duel or something like that. Yeah,
because something probably happened in there, and then we feel like talking about it, or I call something this kid did that he did better or something like that.
Yeah, so we're just gonna go over that, and first up is we're gonna have
Gustos, I believe.
Yes, it is.
So Gustos are pretty much Gustos. They have all their little floater things. You beat over them, and then they special summon more floaters until they get sprees, and they try to kick your ass with sprees.
So I'm in duality into a gadget. Just use gadget, set back row. So at this point, I really don't know what the hell I'm facing. You know, I always fear the worst. I think it's Shadal's when I see it face down.
Yeah, so he just starts off passively, but now he's gonna explode during his second turn.
So I'm gonna make Giant Hand. So it's gonna be Gustos. So
in a sense, Giant Hand is kind of useless against them.
Yeah. So
except for later on, it'll turn out to be decent. But
so I'm gonna lance that just to keep my monster on the board since they don't have any beaters to get over anything. So
yep.
So right here, I'm gonna use Gadget, get my searches off, all that cute stuff. Gonna make Dweller. I apologize, David. I know. Dweller against Gustos, not fun.
Nah, they cry at this card.
So I'm gonna use Dweller attack. He's gonna try a deep prison.
But guess what? There's another Forbidden Lance.
Big Lance, man. Lance is so clutch. And
going back to that trap he used, I don't think I agree with that because it's kind of a waste to have to triple your Gustos, in my sense.
Yeah, isn't there another one where you bounce back from the grave?
Oh, the magic card and like pop up,
yeah.
Bring back to it and pop a card. Yeah, I think that's better.
Yeah. So my opponent's gonna go. He's gonna go for Pilika, or how do you pronounce it?
Parika, and then he's gonna activate Giant Hand to stop in the tracks, and then he's pretty much gonna be very salty after that.
Can you blame him?
He's gonna go activate Dweller for whatever reason.
I don't know. I really don't know.
So he's gonna summon Murmelo, get a search, summon Kage, and then just go ham on him, and he's gonna just scoop it up from there.
Can't blame him, but
that Dweller was just too much.
Alright, next up we're gonna have Cosmic Dragons. Pretty stupid duel, honestly.
Yeah, there was. Well, here's the thing. Well, I'll say that. Why did I have to make a deck that flows so fucking hard?
So obviously you can see from my opening hand, I drew shit.
Yeah, but at least he has the Torrential. Like, Torrential's kind of good against him.
Yeah, so I'm gonna set 4 back row and call it. Let him think I'm playing artifacts.
So he's gonna summon the Earth one. He's gonna pull for at 1600. Oh, another thing that pisses me off, they actually have decent attacks for floaters. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so I'm gonna Gadget, Kage, that cute shit.
He's gonna go into the King for him, I believe. No, Blizzwater, just so he could beat over it. He won't get the floating effect off.
Yeah.
So he's gonna Dark Hold. He's gonna activate the Blizzwater just so his monsters that he does Dark Hold won't get his effect off.
But probably, as we know, that face down is probably something that could search and float.
Yeah, so he's gonna summon the Gadget. Well, pause it. He's just gonna summon that Gadget during his turn, and just beat not attack because it's obviously just gonna flow. So there's no point in that.
Gonna get my,
so it's gonna be his opponent's turn. He's gonna summon the Earth one again. And he's gonna try to beat over the Gadget. But here's the thing that he did wrong. I think you should activate Deep Freeze. I don't know why you activated for
because I wanted him to go. I wanted him to go ham, honestly, just because of Solemn Warning. I know it's a risky play, but still, I just was like, fuck it.
In hindsight, since you said that, I probably agree with that, but I probably would deprison it.
Yeah, I know I should have deprison it. It's just like Shadal's, you deprison those shits. But like, I wanted him to go ham just because I had the Solemn Warning, and if just in case of anything, fucking wiretap.
And just so Josh knows, since he kind of took a little break from Yu-Gi-Oh, he doesn't know about Cosmic Dragons. Watch this duel. You're gonna learn what your ass is gonna get raped for.
The usual.
Okay.
Yep. So he's gonna summon a bunch of stuff. Pretty much set up for a single play, I'm assuming.
Yep. Just go into everything.
So he's gonna overlay into Horland Draco, and he's gonna try to beat over that 2000.
I was trying to do anything not to attack.
Yeah. He's gonna try to deprison it, but Forbidden Lance comes into play again. And Forbidden Lance though.
Lance is too good. So he has 4.
So he has 1 back row and then 4 floaters all over the place.
So Gadget searches all that
stuff. He's gonna go into Black Ship of Corn, And I believe he targets the light one, which was... I can't fault him for this because I probably would have fucked up too. But he targets the light one, which he shouldn't have.
Yeah, I kind of realized that after the duel, where I was just sitting there wondering what the fuck happened.
Yeah, let's go over the card. Because I believe like he special summoned it from the graveyard using his own effect.
Yeah.
So when it leaves the field, it gets banished. Since Black Ship of Corn has to send the monster to the graveyard, it doesn't get that 1000 burn. So that 1000 burn probably kind of came in very clutch. So it kind of sucked that happened, but
yeah, but like I said, so much reading with these cards. So it's Junk Synchron. What do you think about that card?
it actually really works.
Yeah.
Hold on, pause it. Before we talk about that, Junk Synchron, if you bring back the one that's unaffected by traps, like it makes your monster unaffected by traps, you can have like a fucking Armade who can't be touched by traps, so it's kind of cool.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's gonna go in. He's gonna bring out.
He's gonna bring in the level 8 guy, which would have fucking hurt it, but the Solemn Warning was there.
Yes.
Honestly, Black Horn and Heaven Solemn Warning is the only way to beat this deck.
Pretty much. I'm just gonna go.
He's gonna activate that. I don't know what that is. I think it's like a broke man's lava coop or something.
During battle phase, activate one of these effects. Target one monster on the field that cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects during this battle phase. You can take no battle damage during this battle phase.
It's a broke man's lava coop.
But then
the wire tap. You gotta tap the ass sometimes.
So then we're just gonna go in for.
He's gonna swing it for game. So essentially, basically Cosmic Dragons pretty much just set up all their floaters just so they can make the massive synchro, and this you can't do anything about it because of all the floaters effects when they use for the synchro summon. But once you hit them with the Solemn Warning, it's kind of hard to come back for them sometimes.
Pretty much.
Because of all the monsters they invest into that summon. All right, next one is
Skill Drain.
Skill Drain. It's basically Malefic stun.
Yeah, mostly.
Oh, nice.
So he's gonna probably the Wild
The Fissure, Command, and Dark Bribe.
Not Dark Bribe. He's gonna command it to Necrovile. You can summon the Beast King. Honestly, whenever you see Beast King, you automatically assume Skill Drain is coming out.
So I drew into a pretty okay hand, getting all the searches off.
So he's gonna go to King for Imp, search the Kage to Kage, and try to attack over that, but he's gonna get defrozen.
Oh, I had Lance, but it's not worth it.
Yeah. He would have died anyway.
Exactly.
So he's gonna Power the Wild again.
Necrovalley, Malefic.
What did he get?
MST.
Emerson. So he's gonna call the Haunted the Murmurlow just to pop that back row, which is Dark Bribe. He should have Dark Bribe, dude. Oh, so he's gonna go to Murmurlow and get Traptrix, Traphold, Nightmare, which is I call a mistake. He should have went for Void.
I apologize. I believe we're on chat when we're doing this too, and he told me the same thing.
Yeah, cause when he drops that Malefic Cyber End Dragon, this shit is gonna get real.
So Gadget, he's gonna skill drain me.
But he's gonna drop that Kage to Kage real quick.
And then from at this point, we're just gonna go for damage.
Yep, he's gonna poke in for a bunch of damage. I have no idea how much I can count right now. So he's gonna overlay into Sky Blaster, then chain Lance. Pause it. He's gonna chain Lance to it to make it unaffected by Skill Drain, and then he's gonna activate Sky Blaster's effect to send that Skill Drain back to the motherfucking deck, and pretty much free for the turn because it's from Skill Drain. So he's gonna.
Malefic.
Yep, he's gonna drop Malefic.
Punch the face.
But here comes the Trag for the save. So he's gonna activate Trag to make it level 4. Summon Diona, going to 1-1, and he's gonna suck that bitch up. And I believe his face down is nothing. I think it was MSC. No, it's Power Duality. It was Bluff, so nothing was gonna come out of that. So GG kid.
Couldn't use Diona because could I use Diona?
Yeah, you could have, but Necrofire's on the field, so
yeah. So last up, we have Star Seraphs, the Tellarknights,
which was actually pretty cool.
Which is the deck that's pretty popular in
the OCG
land. So let's go into it. Drew into a pretty good hand.
Yep, you have the setups.
So 10 Goldfish, Gadget, Surge. Gonna go into King of Fairlands, get my Kage to Kage.
Set up for rank 4 play next turn. Oh, you should probably explain why you keep doing the defense mode thing.
I do the defense mode thing because most of the time a 2K defense is sometimes hard to get over, and 101 is still a thing to take it, and I rather him attack into it than steal it. Yeah,
so at least that way it makes it a little easier to do, I guess.
Yeah.
So his turn, he's gonna template Goldfish into Honest.
You can tell how much my opponent has to be desperate to do that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna let him go into shenanigans.
He's gonna go to the Lava Chain. Yeah. He's gonna dump, I don't remember what. Oh, he's pretty much the Shadows.
Yeah. So we're gonna Gadget. He's gonna call the Haunted Deneb. I'm gonna Kage to Kage.
Yep.
So
he's gonna bring back the Stratos to get his search off because they get their effects no matter how they're summoned.
But Stratos is too good.
Stratos actually does the same thing too.
Exactly. So he's gonna Deneb into.
He's gonna get the redragon one.
Yeah. So I'm gonna make 101.
Yeah, and take his Evolve Chain, but he's gonna activate their Infinity Barrier.
Which it was interesting, but still got over the Wall Chain. But
what's the face on set? I think it's Breakthrough. Yeah, Breakthrough. So he's gonna summon the Breed Dragon, and then we're just gonna break the skill.
Which I was happy with, but then
he activates that, and he's gonna bring out the motherfucking Nodin.
Nodin. He's gonna go into.
Thank God they don't get their effects when you use Nodin on them.
Telathoros. He's gonna pop it, then he's gonna go for damage.
Which is fine because we have another rank 4 play, so it's not bad. Okay, he's gonna do something questionable. He's gonna activate the MST to hit the back row, but he's gonna chain the back row, which happens to be the Infinity Barrier thing. I can't say the name. What's the name?
Sacred Constellation Factor.
I'm gonna stick with the Infinity Barrier thing.
Oh, and also apparently it's gonna be called Celestial Factor here.
Still gonna call it the Infinity Barrier thing.
Kinda gay.
So he's gonna activate the Infinity Barrier thing, sacrificing his Delta Teros just to negate the MST.
I guess he did just get a draw off, but
he's gonna, well, in his defense, I'm assuming he knows that you have a rank 4 play, so he's probably gonna 101 it. You're probably gonna 101 it. So he just says, "Fuck, let me get my free draw and just try to set up."
Also he does get, once it goes to the graveyard,
he gets another card, so he's probably gonna get back the Breed Dragon one.
Yes, but breakthrough skill.
So basically, whatever he had planned is a no-no.
So Gadget, Kage Tokage. Get my searches, go into Giant Hand,
and just beat up. No, here's fine, because it actually makes sense.
But he has fucking Compulse, so that
which is still fine. You do have I don't.
Yeah, I was fine with that.
Yeah, you do.
I duality into Marmelo just to get.
Yeah, you were beyond set. Search out the back row, search out Traptrix, Trapple 9, which is really good against them.
So he's gonna Compulse the Giant Hand,
which is okay.
Because I still have plays. So.
Yeah.
If he runs,
as long as you have the Yoda, that's all that matters.
He's gonna Sovereign into Sovereign. The reason he did that was he
was desperate.
Yeah, he was gonna get the draw off. So what was his next card? See, it was one more after this.
He actually had a play.
So it is something that I know Star Serifs do, but at the same time he just got unlucky and drew rank up magic. So I guess he's running a rank up variant.
Yeah, I think I remember looking at his deck. He's running a rank up one.
So yeah, that's gonna happen. We're gonna tin Goldfish, Gadget search, all that cute shit. Gonna gear Giant, get my Goldfish.
Just to give him that false hope that there's nothing gonna happen anymore. Yeah. Everything's over.
So he's gonna beat over his 2 Sovereigns.
He's just gonna scoop it up because he does dead draw.
And he's gonna realize that if it would have been one more card, he would have drawn.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much the post commentary, guys. Like we said, the showcase, deck profile, all that will be in the description. Please check those out and come check this one out.
Yeah, and if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like, comment, all that cute stuff, subscribe.
And would you say this is the last showcase for the format, or we have another one?
I have one more to do, and then after that is pretty much over until the ban list hits Death Row.
Alright, and I'm sure we'll have a podcast about that.
Oh, you guys expect a lot of things happening when the ban list is announced.
So before we start rambling, it's been your boy Backburner,
Swagatron,
Josh.
What have you said this whole video?
you decided to sit here and everything. Say I'm gonna talk. What did you do?
Listen, I put a lot of info, right? I was here for motivational speech.
Just because you have glasses on doesn't mean you have insight on anything right now.
I was here for support, emotional support for you guys.
Let's end this video.
Alright, we'll see you later, guys.
Peace.